First of all, I'm going to start with an apology. Apology if I'm not the comic you were expecting to see when you heard the name Josey Rodriguez. It's not an apology for my name. I like my name, I wouldn't change it, but I just get some interesting reactions to it, you know, in regards to all this whiteness in the face area. Like this one time I was traveling through Missouri in like a rural area, small town, and I was at a bar where I didn't really know anybody. But I was having a good time. I was getting to know some of the locals. We were all having a mostly normal conversation until I had to leave and came time to settle up my tab. And Rodriguez came up, and one of the guys I was talking to asked me, "What's up with that?" Yeah, tense moment. Tense moment in rural Missouri that night. I laughed it off. I told him, you know, I'm Cuban-American, as on my dad's side. And then on my mom's side, it's Irish, German, English, just a bunch of white shit. And that's how I look the way I look. And his response was, "Oh, so you're one of those secret Mexicans." I know I should have been offended. I know I should have been offended, but honestly felt kind of cool. Like, I don't know what those secret Mexicans are, but like, yeah, I want to be one, I think. What is that job? Sneaking avocado onto people's food while they're not looking? Correcting people on the pronunciation of Chipotle? It's not Chipotle, guys, Chipotle. Keeping all you safe from the goddamn El Chupacabra? Sign me up. I will be a secret Mexican any day. That beats my current job. I work at a coffee shop, which, you know, it's a fine job. I really don't mean to talk too much shit about it on stage. I just, you know, it makes me enough money to pay the bills, gives me enough free time to do stuff I really care about, like this. It's just, I've been doing it for a long time, and I've gathered up some pet peeves working at a coffee shop. Like, mainly just the customers, you know. Early in the morning, you haven't had your cup of coffee yet, they can be a bit grumpy. Like, I remember one time, I was opening up the shop, sun wasn't even out yet, and this dude was waiting outside at, like, 5 in the morning, always a great sign. And I unlock the door and he walks in. And he doesn't even say anything, he's wearing this t-shirt that says, "No, you're right, let's do it the dumbest way possible, because that's easier for you." Like, how do you not even say anything to me and you're already an asshole? Also, letting your apparel handle the sarcasm for you, that is lazy. Lazy and frankly insulting for those of us that practice sarcasm on a regular basis. Those of us that think about the sarcastic comment we want to make and really calculate every word so it hurts your feelings the most. But no, you're right. Let's do it the dumbest way possible, because that's easier for you. We have a patio out at the coffee shop, which is nice, especially now that it's summer, people are eating out on the patio. We got a weird review online the other day for the coffee shop that said, like, coffee was great, food was good, but I ate on their patio and I got stung by a bee. It's got nothing to do with us, guys. The bee's only loyalty is to the hive. My coffee shop is not associated with the hive. That's not a review of a coffee shop, that's a review of outside. Everyone knows outside is 2 stars. My biggest gripe is when people tip me $0. Now, let me explain. Because it's a coffee shop, it's not a 5-star restaurant. Sometimes I'm just getting you a black cup of coffee. I admit that a tip, not always necessary. I admit it. But it's never necessary to go on the receipt where the tip would go, and then write a $sign and a 0.00, and then put the 2 little X's under the second 2 zeros, whatever the fuck that means. Because that just says, I'm not going to tip you, but I am going to put in the effort it would take. I want you to watch me give you nothing in the most complicated way I possibly can. All right, speaking of not getting any, does anyone have a music playlist that they put together, you know, for doing it? But you don't actually do it that much, so you just listen to it while you're cooking dinner? That's the next best thing, right? I'll just be in the kitchen, just be like, "What you won't do, you do for love." It's a great playlist, guys. It's got a little bit of everything. It's got some older stuff, Marvin Gaye's on there, some newer stuff like Anderson .Paak. It's not all R&B. We got like R&B slow jams, slow sleazy rock tunes. I even put some Lil Nas X on there in case, you know, I get curious, my taste change. Fuck it. I'm still young. You don't know. I just haven't been laid once since I put the thing together. But my chicken fajitas have really gone up a step, so we count it as a win.